Okay, now if I click an F5 button, then what will happen? Now the cursor is at, okay, now the cursor is at fifth line of the internal table. Okay, fifth line is coming here. Okay, if I click an F5 button, then what will happen? Okay, just see, click an F5 button. See, the cursor is coming inside of this one. Okay, the cursor is coming inside of this Artinu because this is the first record of this block. Okay, TCS is same, name is same. Okay, I am taking the Artinu field for BUTXT only. That is okay. Okay, I am taking the Artinu field for BUTXT. That is okay. Then also it is checking the left hand side data. Okay, whatever the previous values. Okay, BUTXT I am taking. It will check the previous value also. Okay, previous value also. If the previous value mean previous field value and the this one current field value both are same, then only it will consider like one block. Okay, here 2000 TCS is coming and here also 2000 TCS is coming, so system will consider like this is one block. Okay, and here 3000 is coming, and here TCS is coming. Okay, then system will consider this is one more block. That is why the cursor is coming inside of this at new event. Okay, now I am clicking on F5 button. As usually the last record is the sixth one. Okay, so sixth record is the new record only. Okay, so HCL is repeating. Okay, first time HCL came here. Okay, and here also HCL is coming, but the company code is different. Here 1000 company code and this is the 3000 company code. So the value of company code is different, so it is considering like it is a different one. Okay, so it will display the data in this way. Okay, so for example I am taking the at a new field for ORT01. Just assume. Okay, I am taking at a new field for ORT01. Then it will check. So first of all Hyderabad is coming. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, next record is not Hyderabad. Okay, so here Bangalore is coming in the next record. Okay, this is also okay. Okay, this is also okay. So it will come to the next record is not Bangalore. Okay, so it will consider like one block. And Mumbai is coming the next record. Okay, and fine, this is fine. Now Mumbai is coming, so the next record is also Mumbai. Okay, next record is also Mumbai. At that time what will happen, it will check. Okay, it will check that mean before Mumbai two fields are there. Okay, before Mumbai two fields are there, it will check the two fields also. Here TCS and here 2000. Okay, and here also TCS and here also 2000 is there. It will check how many fields are there. Okay, it will check how many fields are there in the left side of that field. All the fields it will check. Okay, left side fields it will check. Okay, okay, and 2000 TCS Mumbai. So that is why it will consider like it will act, I mean it will like one block. Okay, so next record is Chennai is different one. Previous value is Mumbai and current value is Chennai, so it will consider like this is one more block. Okay, one more block is starting. Okay, so next record after Chennai one more Mumbai is coming. Okay, one more Mumbai, but the value is different here. The previous value and current value only it will check here. Okay, the previous value is Chennai, the current value is Mumbai, so Chennai will be one block and Mumbai will be one more block. So like that the system will check here. Okay, and my requirement is this is okay fine. Okay, this is okay fine. Now my requirement is so the data is coming here, right? The data is coming, HCL is coming here. Okay, I don't want to consider the previous value. Okay, so HCL is coming. I don't want to consider this previous value. I want to consider only HCL. Okay, I want to consider only CTS. I want to consider only TCS here. Okay, I don't want to consider the previous value. Then what we have to do? Okay, here we have one more concept, that is on change off. Okay, on change of, continue or on change of. Okay, let us see what will happen now. See here, same data I am taking. Okay, same data I am taking here. In place of continue, I am taking on change of. Okay, on change of, and here end on. Okay, so this is different concept on change of. Okay, so it will also work like continue only. Let us see what will happen here. Okay, just activate this one and execute this one. Okay, ITT001. I'm taking the screenshot of this one. Same values, I think. Okay, click on back button. Now click on F5 button. So on change of I'm taking here on change of BUTXT. Okay, on change of BUTXT. It will also work like at new only. Okay, at new only. So I'm clicking on F5 button. So it is going inside of this one. If you double click on this work area, okay, if you double click on this work area, let us see. If you see here, the values won't convert into stars or zeros. Okay, the work WA, the values are not converting into stars and zeros. Okay, that is applicable for only attenuate. Okay, attenuate. And here, this is the first record of the internal table as well as first record of the block also. Okay, and here how it is checking. So 1000 is coming, sorry, HCL is coming. I am taking the on change of BUTXT. Okay, BUTXT HCL is coming. Okay, so this is the first record of this block. Okay, this is the first record of this block. So it will go inside of this one. The cursor came to 61 line. Okay, now CTS is coming. CTS is one more block here. Okay, and next TCS is coming. TCS is one more block here. HCL, this is one more block. So these are different values. Okay, and TCS is coming here. TCS, these two belongs to one block now because it won't consider the previous values because this is the on change of. Okay, on change of. On change of won't consider the values, previous values. Okay, it will consider only that column. Okay, only that column. BTXT only it will check. Let us see. Okay, so the cursor came inside of this one. Okay, fine. So next record, the second record. Okay, the second record is coming here. Okay, so this is the new record only. Okay, means first record of this block. Okay, first record of this block. So it will go inside of this on change of. See here, on change of is working here. Next, I'm going to the third record. Third record is this one. Okay, third record is also first record of this block. Okay, first record of this block. So if I click an F5 button, it will go inside. Okay, next record is the fourth record is also first record of this block. Okay, first record of this block. So click on F5 button, it will go inside. What I mean, so fifth record is coming. Fine, fifth record is coming. This is the TCS. Okay, if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Let us see. So it is going inside of this one. Okay, inside of that one, and click on F5 button. Okay, now I am in the sixth record. Okay, I am in the sixth record. So sixth record is not the first record of this block. Okay, this is the second record. Okay, TCS is coming, even though the previous value is different here. This is a 3000, this is a 2000. Okay, but it won't consider the previous value. Okay, it won't consider the left hand side value. Okay, only it will check the company name only. It won't check company code here. If I click an F5 button, it won't go inside here. Sorry, it is going. 1 minute. I will check it once again. ITT001. I will take one more screenshot of this one. Click on F5. First of all, I will remove this one. Execute it. Double click on ITT001. Double click on this one. Now I will take the screenshot of this one. Okay. Previously, I have taken the screenshot of before sorting the data. That is why it was coming like that. Now, let us see. I'm in looping. This is the first record of the internal table. So I'm going here. So this is the first record. CTS is coming. Okay, CTS is coming. This is one block now, and HCL. Okay, HCL two HCLs are coming. Okay, so these two HCLs consider like one more block. Okay, these two HCLs will consider like one more block. Okay, see here 1000 is coming and here 3000 is coming. Okay, 3000 is coming. Okay, I am taking on change off, on change off of BUTXT only. Okay, so be on change off, it won't consider the left hand side values. It will consider only that value only that field, value only it will consider. Okay, so HCL is coming, so it will consider like this is one block, and here TCS is coming. Okay, TCS is coming, so system will consider like this is like one more block. Okay, so the values are different here, 2000, 3000, 2000, like that it is coming. Okay, then also it won't consider the left hand side values. Okay, it will check only company name. Let us see what will happen here. Click on F5 button. Okay, so the values, the first record is coming inside of this on change of. Okay, fine. Okay, it is the first record is this one. So this is the first record of this block. That is okay, fine. Click on F5 button. The cursor is at 59th line. If I click on F5 button, it is going inside of this on change of. Okay, because the second record. So this is the first record of this block, first record of this HCL block. Okay, that is why it is going inside of that one. Fine. If I click on F5 button, so the cursor is at 59th line. Okay, the cursor is at 59th line, and we are in third line of the internal table. Okay, third line is this one. third line is this one, but this is not the first record of this block. This is the second record of this HCL block. Okay, if I click on F5 button, okay, if I click on F5 button, let us see that where the cursor will go. Okay, 59th line, the cursor is at 59th line. If I click on F5 button, it is coming to the 58th line because it is not considering. Okay, it is not considering directly, it is coming to the one more record. Okay, if I click on F5 button, if I click on F5 button, this is the fourth record. Okay, so the fourth record is coming like this. So this is the first record of this block. Okay, this is the first record of this current block. So if I click on F5 button, it is coming inside of that one. Okay, so one more thing, if I, this is the fifth record now. Okay, so S5 and tab X is coming fifth record. So currently I am in the fifth record only. Okay, so if I click on F5 button, if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? See, this is the second record of this block. Okay, second record of this block. So I'm not checking the 3000 and 2000. Okay, company code I'm not checking because this is the on change off. On change off will check only that field only. Okay, so if I click on F5 button, so what will happen? Let us see. So the cursor is at 59th line. If I click on F5 button, see the cursor is not going inside of that one. Directly it is coming for one more record, one more loop. Okay, click on F5 button. So here the cursor is at 6th line. Okay, the cursor is at 6th line. If I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Okay, this is the third record of this block. Okay, so if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? See, the cursor is coming outside. Okay, it is not going inside. It is coming for next record. Next record is not available. Only 6 records are available. It will come to end loop now. Okay. What the cursor is coming, but the data is not displaying here, right? Okay, okay, understood. I have removed here that one work area. TW01 equal to work area. I have removed that one. That's why the data is not coming. See, only 3 records are coming here. Okay, this is the difference between on change of and attenuate. The interview they may ask you what is the difference between attenuate and on change of. See, nowadays we are not using on change of. Okay, maximum we will go for attenuate only. Okay, if you are working on HR ABAP, then mostly we will use that on change of. Okay, then also the interviewer will ask you the question what is the difference between attenuate and on change of. Both are working same. Okay. So here on change, first of all, I will take attenuate. Okay, I am taking attenuate for BUTXT. At that time, what will happen? It will check the BUTXT field as well as Booker's field. Both fields it will check. Okay, here CTS is coming. Okay, next record is equal to HCL. This is a different one. So this is one block now. Okay, CTS is one block now. Okay, it will come to HCL. Okay, it will come to HCL. Next record it will check. Next record is also HCL. Okay, next record is also HCL. At that time it will check the left hand side data. What the previous data, previous field value. Okay, so here 1000 is coming and here 3000 is coming. Okay, so system will consider this is one block. Okay, this is one block and this is one more block because company code is changing here. Company code is changing. If we are working on change, if we are working on attenuate, okay, if we are working on attenuate, then the value BUTX is coming here, right? The previous value, the bookers, okay, company code also it will check. Okay, company code also it will check. And one more thing, TCS is coming here. Okay, TCS. And next record is also TCS. Okay, next record is also TCS. At that time, it will go for company code information. Okay, the company code is different here. 2000 and 3000 is coming. Okay, 2000 and 3000 is coming. So this is different blocks. And here TCS, one more TCS is coming. Okay, this is here the company code is 2000. This is one more block. Okay, so it will check the previous field value also. Okay, if it is attenuate. Okay, if I go for on change of, what will happen? It won't consider the left hand side data. only that field. Okay, only BUTXT it will check. It will divide the data into blocks based on BUTXT only. It won't check the company code information. Okay, so that is the difference between Ateneo and on-chain Java. Okay, so based on your requirement, we have to go for Ateneo or on-chain Java. Mostly we will go for Ateneo only. We don't go for on-chain Java. Very rarely we will go for on-chain Java. Okay, so this is the control break statements. So anyone have doubt up to here? Any other doubts? Any confusion? Ateneo and on-chain Java? Anyone? Okay, fine. So now I will go for one more concept. So I will first of all I will create one table /11 Z LFA1. Okay, click on create button. Okay, this is vendor information. So you already know about these all things. Okay, here. Okay, I'm taking so standard data elements here and technical settings. The technical settings I am passing. I'm passing like this. Click on back and extras enhancement category. So enhancement category, we will select the second one. Okay, just activate it. Okay, there is no problem. I'm trying to insert something data here. Okay, click on entries and here listener equal to 101 I'm passing. The name is Ganesh Enterprises and the city is Bangalore. Save this one. Okay, so this is the way to insert the data in the table level, or we have to create one TMZ. You already know about TMZ. Okay, so through TMZ you can insert the data. And the program level, how can I insert the data in the table to the tables? Okay, I will go for just I am coming here. Now what we have to do, so I want to insert the data in the ZLFA1. Okay, I want to insert some data in ZLFA1. This is the custom table. So now what I will do, I have to declare one work area. Okay, how the values are coming here. Okay, main DT listener name one ORT01. In the same way we have to declare one work area. How to declare? First of all, types we have to take types begin of ty underscore something LFA1 I am taking here. First field is the, so how many fields are there? Okay, all fields you have to take. Okay, all fields with this MANDT field also we have to take. Okay, so all fields we have to take MANDT or type LF or MANDT only and listener type listener. So just assume this many some 20-30 records are there, 30 fields are there. Okay, so like this we have to declare the type here ty underscore LFA1. Okay, so based on this one we have to declare the so this one, right? So this is one way. Okay, how many fields are there in this table? All the fields we have to declare like this: MADT, Lipner, name one, what is 01, like that. We have to declare in this way. The types we have to declare by using the type name. We have to declare the work area. That is one way. And one more way is by using the table name directly. I will declare data work area ZLFA1 type ZLFA1. Okay, this is a table name. Okay, this is a table name. By using the table name, I am declaring this work area. Okay, if you double click on this table name, directly it will go to the SC level screen of the table. Okay, so how many fields are available in this table? All fields will come in this declaration part for double work area ZLFA1. Okay, and I want to declare internal table also. Okay, IT ZLFA1 type table of ZLFA1. Okay, by using the table name, I am declaring the work area as well as internal table. Both I am declaring here. Okay, now I will try to insert something data here. ZLFA1 listener equal to 102. Work area ZLFA1 hyphen name1 equal to okay. I'm filling on work area. Okay, I'm filling on work area here. I'm not filling MADT field. That we should not enter the MADT field. Automatically it will come here. Okay, just I'm filling the listener name one and what is 01. Three fields I'm filling here. Okay, so if you try to fill the data in the manual way in the table level, let us see. Click on utilities, table contents, and create entries. See here, MADT field automatically it is filling here. We should not provide that value. Okay, we have to provide only three values here. Okay, that is why in the program level also I am taking only three values. I am not filling the MADT field. Okay, now I have to insert this data. Okay, whatever I'm taking this, I want to insert this data into the table level. Okay, so for that one we have one syntax: insert what is the table name? ZLFA1 from work area ZLFA1. Okay, insert the table name. The table name is ZLFA1. Okay, the table name is ZLFA1. So from where we are inserting the data? From work area. Okay, from work area I'm inserting the data. Let us see what will happen. Just save it and activate it and execute it. Okay, so I will keep the breakpoint here and let us see what will happen. Here work area ZLFA1 is there. So if you double click on this one, okay, if I double click on this one, the value is coming 102 Vinayaka Transports Hyderabad, and the MADT is empty here. Okay, I'm not passing anything value. Okay, now if I click on F5 button, okay, it is coming to the previous one more screen. Click on F7 button. Okay, now let us see how the value is updated or not. Okay, so 102 Vinayaka Transport, right? See here 102 Vinayaka Transports. Okay, now 103 I will take here. Okay, 103, and here I will take something. Okay, now my requirement is if it is inserted successfully, then I want to display one message. Okay, if it is inserted successfully, then I want to display one message. How can we get to know this record is inserted successfully or not? Okay, so if the line is executed successfully, then the size Abasi value will come. Size Abasi value will be 0. Okay, I am checking here after the insert syntax. I am writing if size Abasi. If size Abasi equal to 0 means the above line is executed successfully. Okay, if the above line is executed successfully, then the value will be 0 here. Okay, now I am trying message, right? Message So data inserted successfully. Okay, I'm hard coding this one. Okay, the single quotation I'm writing here. Okay, and so here some types are there, message types are there. Okay, some success message, error message, like that, some types are there. Okay, we will discuss it later. Okay, how I mean types of messages we will discuss it later. As of now, just I am displaying the message. Okay, message, what you want to display the message, that message, and type. Okay, type is success message. Okay, let us see, just activate it. Okay, now I am clicking on F8 button. Okay, now click on F5 button. See here, size abarc is coming here. Size abarc equal to 0. You can double click on size abarc. Okay, you can double click on size abarc. Size abarc value is 0. Size abarc is the system variable. Okay, standard variable. SAP is providing this variable. Okay, SPI SUB RC, size abarc. Okay, so the value is 0. The meaning of size abarc when 0 means the previous executable line, the previous line is executed successfully. Okay, the previous line is executed successfully, then the size abarc value will be 0. Okay, if the previous value is not executed successfully, okay, if the previous value is not executed successfully, then the value will be other than 0. Maybe it will 1 2 3 4 like that. Okay, if it is 0, then it is executed successfully. If it is other than 0, then it is not executed successfully. Okay, now click on F8 button. You can see here data inserted successfully, one message is coming here. Okay, one message is coming here. Now fine, let us see, let us check in the database table. Okay, just refresh the data. So 103 Venkateshwara transports are coming. Okay, now what I will do, this is the Lipner, right? So I will change the name only. Okay, Balaji transports, but the 103 only coming here. Okay, I am not changing this one, Lipner I am not changing. Okay, let us see what will happen now. Okay, just activate it and execute it. Okay, now what I am doing, double click on this work area. Okay, work area 103, some Balaji transports and Tirupati is coming here. Okay, now if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Click on F5. See, size abarc equal to 4 is coming. Okay, size abarc equal to 4 is coming. Double click on size abarc. Size abarc value 4 is coming. You can check the same value here also. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? The above line is not executed successfully. Okay, the above line is not executed successfully. So what is the reason here? Okay, 103 I am passing, the listener is equal to 103 I am passing here. Okay, in the table level 103 is already available. Okay, 103 is already available, and this is the key field. Okay, this is the key field. So one more time I am trying to insert 103, duplicate. So duplicates it won't allow. Okay, duplicates it won't allow. That is why the line is not executed successfully. Okay, nothing will come here. Okay, fine. See, today class will extend up to 8 or 8:10 like that. Okay, after disconnecting the call, once again you have to connect it. Okay, here message. Okay, so the data is not executed successfully. That is why size abarc value is coming 4. Okay, fine, I will change this to 4. Okay, I will change this one to 4. Now what my requirement is, this is work area, only one record I am updating at a time, right? Now my requirement is I have to update. Okay, I have to update multiple records. Okay, or I have to insert multiple records here. Okay, how can I insert? Now if you want to insert multiple records, okay, then we have to go for internal table, right? So I will append the data to internal table. I will append work area zlfa1 to it zlfa1 and clear work area Z left A1. So whenever we are appending the data, at that time, mostly we will clear the data. Okay, 3 records I am taking 104 and 105 and 106. Okay, now I am inserting the data from internal table, right? So here from work area is there. Okay, now I have to insert the data from internal table. Okay, so whenever we are writing the internal table name, at that time we have to do one more thing here: insert table name from table name. Okay, from table name. If it is internal table, then we have to mention here table. Okay, if it is work area, then not required to mention here work area. We have to tell the system it is the work area and internal table. Okay, system will get confused here. That is why we have to mention here. Okay, if we write like from table, then this is the internal table. Okay, if we don't write table here from only, then it should be work area. Okay, fine. Now just activate it. Okay, and execute it. In ITZ LFA1, how many records are available? 3 records are available, right? So just double click on this one. 10456 is coming. Now click on back button. I am clicking on F5 button. Okay, clicking on F5 button. You can see here size subversive value is 0. Okay, size subversive value 0 means the above line is executed successfully. Okay, click on F5 button. See here data inserted successfully message is coming. Okay, data inserted successfully message is coming. Okay, fine. Let us refresh the data. See 10456 data is coming here. Okay, data is inserting in the table level. Fine. I will go here. I will go here and here 104. 104 I will keep like that only and remaining data I will change. Let us see what will happen. Mean one existing data is there and new data also available. Let us see what will happen. 107 and 108. Okay, 104 is already available. Okay, but it won't take 104, but it will take 107 and 108 because these two are the new records and it is the old one only. Okay, let us see what will happen. Save it and activate it. Okay, now execute it. Okay, now I am trying to click on F5 button. Okay, so in the internal table 3 records are available. Okay, 3 records are available: 104, 7 and 8. 104 is already existed in the table level. Let us see what will happen now. Click on F5 button. See, it is going to dump here. Okay, it is going to dump here because already existed data is there. Okay, 104 is already existed, so it is going to dump. Okay, we should not allow, we should not pass the existing data. We have to pass only new data only. But how can I know? I don't know. See, some in real time, we will get lot of data. Okay, some thousands of data or some lakhs of data. Okay, then how can